If you're not watching porn, then believe me or not, in one way or another, you are watching soft porn. What does pornography do to your mind? First, it diverts you. It diverts you from going directly to what you really want in life. That actually brings the light to light how serious this situation is. Research indicates that 55% of Kenyan teenagers and youths are actually watching pornography. It also indicates that 50% of Kenyan children are actually exposed to this explicit content on a freaking daily basis. And also 40% of college students are actually watching pornography. And what is even more interesting is that this research was released back in 2013. So how deep are we now? How deep are we now? That actually brings to light how serious this situation is, because it is getting out of hand. So, and what is even more interesting is that the ones that are affected the most by this kind of habit is the contingent of men, young children, young masculine, like me and you, the boys watching this. The biggest contingent of men is what is affected by this. And what is even more interesting is that the reason as to why these young men are actually doing this is out of curiosity, simply because they didn't have a background where someone actually explained to them these things, or it's because they want to indulge themselves in the fun of loathing themselves. Because you have to understand, sexuality and reproduction, it is one of the instinctive roles that we have as human beings, and it can never be forgotten by any means. And that is it. That is why, by all means, you find yourself in one junction during the day. You are desiring something, because that is what it is, and you can never do away with that. But believe me or not, it is actually getting out of hand. Why do most people indulge in this? First is simply because of accessibility, because of the internet accessibility and all this. It is easily accessible. You can just type in some things, then you get what you want. It is easily accessible on the internet. Also, it is anonymous. You cannot be in a position of being recognized that you are doing it simply because you are doing it behind closed doors. Nobody can see what you are doing. And that is why it has been growing. And believe me or not, most people are watching porn in the meantime. Many people are watching porn. And they don't get to go out there and speak with people simply because this is something that they are doing to themselves behind closed doors. It's like a secret. It's a dark thing in their minds that is constantly destroying them. Being anonymous and being totally accessible. So you have to be in a position of understanding. If you're not watching porn, then believe me or not, in one way or another, you are watching soft porn. How does it go? It's simply because, look at this, the music that you are being produced today, the videos, the social media videos and all this. You see some girl dancing and all this, juggling her tits. All this is soft porn, and believe me or not, it is arousing you, and that is why you are continuously watching it. You might be watching porn even if you don't know you are watching porn. You are actually watching it, because you are loathing yourself by the pressure that woman on the screen is bringing to you. If you're not watching direct porn, then you are probably watching some soft porn that you like watching. And that is it, people. You have to be in a position of looking deep into this situation simply because it have gotten out of hand. And believe me or not, it is well on its way to destroy your life. And if you are not there to check it, if you are not there to just destroy it before it destroys you, then it will destroy you. Definitely it will destroy you, because you have to understand, what does pornography do to your mind? First, it diverts you. It diverts you from going directly to what you really want in life. Believe me or not, this habit of watching porn that you are doing is simply because it is a frustration of of the positive things that you don't have in life. You're being frustrated that you don't have that car that you really want. You're being frustrated that you cannot be in a position of being courageous enough and just go to that girl and tell her that you love her. You're being frustrated, and that is why you go for the easy route. You go to porn, you go to watch these beautiful women. And that is it. That is definitely it. It is actually diverting you from what is real. It is stealing your future. It is actually stealing your life, people. You have to understand this. It is definitely diverting you from achieving what you are supposed to achieve, and it is directly stealing from the experience of life from you. That is what it is. The other thing is that it is destroying your focus by all means. You cannot argue with me here simply because that is what it is. The amount of time that you're putting in watching porn and masturbating wherever you are, all that time you can be in a position of directing it to another thing that can change your life tomorrow. And that is definitely it. That is what it is doing. It is stealing your focus, and it is destroying it by all means, by making you a sissified man. That is it. You have to destroy pornography by all means. By all freaking means. The other thing is that it is burning out your resources. Your energy, it is burning out your energy, because when you are pouring your sperms, you are masturbating, you are loathing yourself, you are doing all this. What are you doing? You are pouring out your energy. You are pouring out your seeds. You are just destroying your energy, your mood, everything. You are killing it. You are destroying your energy actively. The other thing is time. Time is another resource that it is being destroyed by these things, simply because you could be spending that time to build wealth and amass massive wealth and richness. You should be using that time to do that. Instead, you are using it to masturbate, you are using it to watch porn. And that is it. It is directly robbing from your future, simply because you have to understand the future is built by the actions that we do today. And if we don't put in the actions today and watch porn instead, then believe me or not, you are robbing directly from your future. And you will end up being a loser, simply because you didn't invest anything for the future. And that is it. That is it, people. The other thing that it is stealing from you is your money. It is your money. It is robbing you your money. It's stealing everything from you. And believe me or not, you should be using these resources towards achieving what you want to achieve in life. And if you're not focused on that, then it is done for you, people. It is freaking done for you. As a matter of fact, the possibility that a person watching porn will be successful in the future is very low, simply because we understand clearly that success is built on what we did today. Success is built by amassing actions, amassing things, compounding actions which will lead us to success. And if you are stealing, you are robbing all your resources that you need to develop a better future for yourself, you're robbing all of that for porn and masturbation, then believe me or not, you are directly well on your way towards poverty in the near future, and you won't achieve your dreams, simply because that is what it is. That is what pornography is actually doing. It is robbing from you, it is destroying you, and that is why by all means you have to kill it. And you have to understand, there is no shortcut to overcome this thing. There's no shortcut, there's no hack. There's nothing like that. You just have to wake up every day and just be like, I won't watch this stuff. I'm not this kind of a person. And you decide to change by all means, because that is what it will take. It will take you having the guts, having the balls to be the man and just go there and actually overcome it by all means, because every obstacle in your way, it is yours to overcome, because nobody else will overcome it for you. Otherwise, it will destroy you by all means. So get out of there and just be in a position of killing it. Kill it before it kills you, because it will definitely kill you, because that is what it is destined to do. Destroy your dreams, destroy everything, and at the end of it all, you end up a loser who have lost everything. So you guys, you have to be in a position of getting out there, looking deep into this situation and just be like, I'm gonna fucking change this shit. Be the best. Adios.